And the renovation and Luis Miguel continue. Getting some more artwork up on the wall. Dama's been painting. And then wait till you see this one. Wow. 8 feet tall. We'll have to get Dama to talk about all these art pieces at some point. Hey, kind of looks like an artist lives here.
Yeah.
Well, look who I stumbled upon. Checking our pineapple. This is a baby or a very young green iguana. I was looking for our pineapple and found this character there. So they are cute, but they do like to eat fruit, so I don't know if they like pineapple or not. It's a beautiful animal, isn't it? Why are you dressed up so pretty, sweetheart?
We're going to the third micrófono abierto in the restaurant Para la Bouille.
And what is a micrófono abierto?
It's poetry and music and Puerto Rican festivities. No. No. No.
How's dog training going?
She's bad. She's a bad bubbles. She's a bad bubble. Oh, she's a little bit of a rascal. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. Just a baby.
We continue to build our banana and calabaza area, or create a cricao, depending on what perspective you're on. So yesterday we took all this kind of bigger organic matter from our old dog house that we're going to turn into a chicken coop and encircled our calabaza growing. All right, next wall. Baby's working on it.
Yep.
Looking good.
Pretty color.
Yeah. Our first ají dulce from our little plant. We used to grow a bunch of these, but since we returned, this is our first one. So these are delicious little sweet peppers that are used in basically every traditional dish here. Well, you have had success with dog training and kid training in the past, so we'll see how it goes.
These are bubbles.
Oh, she's licking.
Yeah, she's giving me babies.
Today, I finished off clearing out that dog house, and it's looking nice. I'll show you in a bit. But we took our household compost, banana peels, patata peel, a bunch of different eggshells. There's some napkins, stuff like that. And we lined the edge of the box. And now we're going to take our finer organic matter from the house, and we're going to pile that on top of the house compost. This is a book fair in Aguada, Puerto Rico. A lot of really good local authors. We know a number of them. We've had students sell their books here that they wrote in our classes. And here's mi suegra. Looking good. And that'll help block out some of this grass that's growing. It'll provide a good start for some good nutrients to feed not only the calabaza, but kind of the idea with this is to build an area that will kind of self-feed as things break down this group of bananas and plantains. And we'll do the same with kind of that back group and this side group.
Bule, ¿qué está pasando? Bule. Bule, bule. Here I am continuing with the fixing of the chairs. I painted another one down there, spray painted it by Jack. And I'm going to fix the cushion.
Looking great, sweetie. Great. What a painter.
Pretty color.
Yeah. Wow. And there we have it. Great start. Our little mound is built up. And you can see that we have organic matter nice and piled up. Again, with three-dimensional topography all the way around our calabasas that are quickly growing. So the idea is that they'll help keep out weeds, because we're not going to be able to weed them once they get started, because you don't want to mess with the little tendrils and things like that. And provide a lot of good organic food that'll be breaking down for these guys, as well as the plantains and bananas. And as they grow, the idea will be that they come over the little mound we built, because they do like mounds. All right, I'm liking how it's looking. We'll see how it works. And are you, look at Bubbles chewing on your stuff.
I'm going to be presenting one of my artworks.
Nice.
It's a political drawing, even though it does not look political, but it is.
But I thought art was supposed to decorate walls.
It is not made for that. As Pablo Picasso said, it is an instrument of war. How can you not be moved by what's going on in the world? And I'm an artist. That's what an artist is. Political being.
Destapaba el fuego, muchacha, no, pues con esa mueva, que jarra ni jarra, que traigan el camión bomba, muchacho de los bomberos. Mira, Yolisa, eso lo escribiste tú.
Sweetheart.
Eso es fuerte.
This room was home to another large portion of what used to be my library. These were all books. I'm going to take all these shelves off because we don't have those anymore. Getting rid of possessions. These were books. We'll keep those shelves. These were books. We'll keep those shelves. And Dama's pretty little wardrobe will go in here. Love it. Reusing.
Yeah.
A lot of life left in it. It's hard work though, sweetie. You're doing a great job.
Yeah.
Let's see what Bubbles and I have been messing around with.
So this art piece, the title is Ruining the Moment. Arruinando el momento.
Wow, let me zoom in on that. Interesante, mero.
See? Our political state right now. That's what it represents.
Is Bubbles ruining the moment as we
She's
speak?
ruining my shoes. Bubble.
This was a painting that I did, and I'm not an artist, but we had two of our grandsons live with us for 3 or 4 years here in this house off the grid, and they were young when we got them. So I painted this. This was their room, and the idea was that they'd fall asleep every night to the ideas of adventure. Well, that time has come and gone, and so we'll paint over that. For comparison, these Trinitarios are beautiful, but the actual house, you really can barely see it. This is one we haven't taken care of. Here's another one. Again, this used to be the Ark Pet Resort. Can't even see the house in that one. Here we can begin to see, compared to this one. Now we haven't done along the fence, we got to get that. But let's go inside and look how it's looking. This is looking a little bit more like it used to in the heyday of the Ark. Not quite, it's run down. The fences are kind of tilting and the house isn't freshly painted, but we'll get it back looking good enough for some chickens.
Bubble.
Well,
No.
I look forward to Archimedes's bubbles exposition tonight. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles.
¿Por qué a ella?
¿Por qué a ella? ¿Y cómo está catalogado? ¿Cómo lo podemos catalogar? ¿Romántico? Despecho. Es despecho, es despecho. Nos vamos así, Tristón, Joel. Nos vamos.
Con el mío, más o menos.
No, el tuyo no es despecho. El tuyo es de una necesidad,
Jack is removing shelves out of this room. We are rearranging. As you can tell, we have a mess.
I used to really build things with the intent they'd stay for a long time, so I used more everything to make it last. But what I have learned is you also need to build them to be taken apart, because life changes and life evolves, and
Yes.
it becomes more of a job. So I gotta do some repairs and modifications to make this into a good nesting area for our chickens, but it's got a sliding door that we can close. Bubbles likes it. And we got this good and taken care of, and we use that organic matter to feed our calabazas and plantains and bananas.
Y vamos a permitirle hacer anuncio. Hola a todos, como ustedes saben que yo les dije ahorita que soy maestra de arte.
¿Qué para esto que viene?
Esta es la cuarta.
No, mi amor, la tercera.
Me dijeron que era la cuarta.
No, mi amor, la tercera.
Tú no viniste a una, fue
No,
entonces.
a la primera yo no vine.
Ah, pues entonces.
Pero la segunda la tercera sí. O sea, esta es la tercera
Ah, pues yo
edición.
me adelanté, yo llevo diciendo aquí que esta es la cuarta.
And that was a painting that Jack did up there. Did you talk about that?
Yeah, but you give your side up. So here's what the next one over looks like. Whew. That'll be fun. Bubbles, this is what your house looked like before we cleared yours out. Bubbles has the suite, the biggest one.
So, two of our grandkids, Ivan and Jesiel, they lived for us here in this house for 3 years. And this was their room.
So next steps on this, and I don't know particularly what order I'll go in, is to get the inside of the house done or along this fence. I'll probably do the fence first.
So Jack did this painting of a pirate ship for them, but they're no longer here. They went back with their mother, and we are using this room to be a cold room for me, since I'm overheating because I'm in the menopause. So yeah, I need a cold room.
Got a lot of good stuff, oregano and trinitarias and some lemongrass and pineapples and who knows what else, aloe vera that we'll find growing. But we need to trim everybody back and get it a ideal spot for these guys to flourish as they used to. So that'll be fun.
De más en mí desde que te vi. Tal vez una chica de su casa. Tranquilo, nada pasa. ¿Qué viste en ella que no viste en mí? Tal vez seguridad, tal vez la pureza que no hay en mí. Te amé con todas mis fuerzas, por años y durante fiestas. Al altar te la llevaste y de mí te olvidaste. Me duele el amor no recibido, lo debí haber percibido. Solo miradas de lejos, el tiempo nos hizo viejos. Espero algún día verte y poder preguntarte, ¿por qué fue tan fácil perderte y tan difícil tenerte? Espero que me contestes porque sé que no te fui indiferente. ¿Por qué la preferiste a ella? Sé que no solo...
My dear. Gracias por compartir su tiempo con nosotros, con Jack y Dama. Si les gusta nuestro canal y les interesan nuestras aventuras, por favor suscríbanse, denle like a los videos y pueden compartir con las demás personas para que vean nuestras aventuras en Cabo Rojo, Puerto Rico.